white and blue. Therefore, over 400 miles per hour and 4G as they collapse into 8 arrow shape. All 8 aircraft now reach a height of over 5,500 feet. As Red 1 continues to bring them back down towards the display line and twisting to the left. You hear the voice there of Red 1 bringing the team around to the left. Red 1 is squadron leader Tom Bowles. He's in his third and final year of the team. He was also in the team between 2015 and 17 where he was synchro leader in 2017. He's also flown the Typhoon on operations. He's also a former qualified flying instructor on the Hawk Team Motto at 2 and Tucano, where he was the Tucano display pilot in 2010. As they keep coming around to the left, the cameras ready. Smoke comes on for the 8 arrow present.
Jeez, look at this! Don't miss this one.
As they roll out, keep your eyes on the carrying team for a dynamic shape change.
Oh, so cool.
As Red 7-8 form a rollback, and they change the shape from 8 arrow into Vixen. As Red 1 brings to his team around to the right, you can see in Vixen formation. Of course, if you have 9 aircraft, number 9 will be in the back, and we'll be on trademark Diamond 9. However, for 2023 we are only in 8 ship, and that's simply because we can only safely train 3 new pilots each year, and the match simply didn't work out to go back to a 9. However, 2024 is our own 60th anniversary, our own Diamond Jubilee, and our plan is to take it back to our 9 ship and be our trademark Diamond 9 as Red 1 brings them up for the Vixen roll. As the team rolls to left on the right hand side of Red 1, closest in is Red 2. That's Flight 2, Rich Walker. Rich is a highly accomplished pilot and very experienced. He's in his first year on the team. He has flown both the Harrier and the Typhoon on the front line, as well as being a qualified flying instructor of the Hawk Team Motto 2. 8 pilots in the display, however there are 10 pilots on the team. The 8 you see before you. Myself, Red 10, former Tornado GR4 pilot and qualified flying instructor on the Hawk Team Motto 2. We are commanded by Wing Commander Adam Collins. Red 11, he was my predecessor as Red 10. He's also a former Tornado GR4 pilot, and he's also flown the F-111 while on exchange with the Royal Australian Air Force. Red 4 and 5 now the smoke comes on as they make their way rearward, all the way back to the rear of the formation, as they form the first of our space-themed shapes. And you can see Red 4 and 5 all the way back. It's extremely difficult for them. Keep an eye on Red 1 as we take all our formation references from Red 1, being that far back. It's extremely difficult for them to see Red 1. As the smoke comes on and Red 1 pulls them up for the Apollo loop. The team once again pulling up at over 400 miles per hour, 45G, and they'll reach a height once again of over 5,500 to 6,000 feet at the top of that loop. The aircraft now slowing down to only 110, 120 miles an hour, which means the controls are a lot less effective, meaning the station keeper is even harder. Conversely now, going through 200, 300, back to 400 miles per hour, where the controls now are a lot more effective, and the skills of the pilots is in demand once again, as they come around to the left for the Apollo present. On the left of Red 1 is Red 3, that's Flight Lieutenant Tom Hansford. Once again, he's in his first year on the team. He is flown the Typhoon on operations. He's a former qualified weapons instructor, which means he would teach all weapons technical information and frontline tactics to the entire Typhoon force. The smoke comes on from Red 2 and 3, and they make their way rearward to the back of the formation. You can see now Red 4 and 5 have made even further more distance away from Red 1. Again, once again, making their job even more difficult, maintaining that formation reference based on Red 1. We've now moved into Eagle, the second of our space theme shapes. First we had the Apollo space missions, and now we have the Eagle landing craft from those moon missions in the 60s. As the smoke comes on for the Eagle presents. Like I said, the second of our space team shapes. In honour that the Royal Air Force acknowledged that space plays an important part in all future military operations. And as such, in 2021, UK Space Command was formed, and in 2022 it reached its initial operating capability. You can see now Reds 4 and 5 smoke comes on, they move forward with Reds 7 and 8 in trail. As the 80th anniversary of Chastise is celebrated this year, and that is the mission in World War II to take out the dams in the Ruhr Valley in Germany, which of course was carried out by 617, the Dam Buster Squadron, that world famous squadron that you saw flying earlier with the Lancaster. However, 617 still fly today in today's Royal Air Force, but now we fly the F-35, the latest 5th generation. Bournemouth, get your cameras ready as the team pull up for the lightning roll. As the team rolls to left on the far right hand side, uppermost as we look at it is Red 4. That's flank shown Ollie Suckley. Ollie is also in his first year at the team. He's a former Tornado GR4 pilot and former qualified flying teacher on the Hawk Team Mark II. His opposite number on the left hand side is Red 5, Flight Lieutenant Patrick Kershaw, known as Paddy. He was Red 3 last year, so he's in his second year on the team. He flew the Tornado GR4 with 9 squadrons, and he's also flown the Typhoon with both 11 and 12 squadrons at RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire. All the pilots on the Red Arrows must have over 1,500 passenger hours before they can apply to join the team and be assessed as above average. They go through a rigorous selection process, including a flying test, mock media interview, formal interview, as well as peer review. And those pilots get whittled down to the final three who become the new pilots at the end of this season for next. You now have Red 7 on the left, Red 8 on the right, with all the odd numbers on the left hand side, or the even numbers on the right hand side, as Red 1 reverses and rounds the left for Signet. You heard those radio transmission, the commands of Red 1 as he gives those commands to roll out to the rest of the team. And you can almost be forgiven for his robotic and monotone delivery. That's because we fly our formation by ear as well as by eye. And it means that the guys on the outside of the formation are putting their input just a little bit earlier than those on the inside to ensure that the whole formation moves as one, rather than a ripple effect down the wing. You now can see the front section forming up into a small delta shape with Red 7 and 8 in trail for one of the most popular, if not the most popular manoeuvre of the 2023 display. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Bournemouth, get your cameras ready as the Red Arrows ride the storm in Tornado! Red 7 and 8 roll, go, the board call is made from Red 8 as Red 7 and 8 roll around the rest of the formation. But of course, Red 1 doesn't want to make it too easy for the rest of the team, so keep your eye on the team for the colour change. As the red and the blue come on, Red 1 bends the formation around to the right, making the job for Red 7 and 8 even more difficult. With that roll rate to give us out the ball in the blue section of aircraft, you can see a small door on the back of the aircraft which is out That is the air brake underneath. That air brake means that those pilots are flying with a higher throttle setting, thereby producing a hotter engine gas temperature. And this makes the smoke burn a lot more brightly. It also disturbs a lot of the air out of the back of the aircraft, and it means that the smoke billows a lot more fuller, and thereby we use it in certain manoeuvres in the display to enhance those manoeuvres. As we come to the end of the first half, so far you've seen formation flying involving all 8 aircraft, and in the second half we now see the more high, fast-paced, heart-pumping, jaw-dropping manoeuvres flown by 2 distinct sections. We have 1 through 5, they are now known as init, named after Enid Blyton's famous 5 from the children's series books. And we have Red 6, 7 and 8, they are now known as Hannah, named after squad leader Ray Hannah, one of the first members of the Red Arrows. Attributed has taken the team from a 7 to a 9, and also attributed was taken and forming our trademark Diamond 9 formation. However, Bournemouth, look directly to your front, look at the nose lights in the distance, the smoke comes on for the start of the second half. This is Detonator!
Oh wow! They're everywhere.
We now have Red 6 to the left, Red 7 off to the right, Red 6 up over the top. Talking to 7 and 8, giving them the command to brake. And this allows him to talk to Red 6 and Red 7 and 8 without speaking over the top of the voice commands of Red 1. Red 7 off to the right, Red 6 off to the left on the synchro pair, led by Red 6, the synchro leader off to the left, is squad leader James Turner, known as JT. He's in his 4th and final year on the team. He's a former Typhoon pilot and instructor on the Typhoon, as well as a former qualified flight shooter on the Hawk 2 Mark 1. Winning only 100 pieces enough before they perform a 4-point education roll. Turn is the call from Red 6 as they both turn away from the display line, pulling hard, pulling high onto the G, back towards the centre of the display line in a manoeuvre called Cyclone. Look to your right hand side, you have Red 8 coming in, supposed to clear over 400
And then they're coming.
and only 100 feet. Look in the distance, and you should be able to see Enid formation and look down into an inverted V shape. As Red 8 lines himself up to perform the Goose. Red 1 gathers the rest of Enid. The red and the blue come on. He bends them around to the left. And underneath the aircraft, you may be able to see a small smoke pod. That smoke pod is capable of producing 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of blue smoke, and 1 minute of red smoke. And each of those smoke colours are selected by its own individual buttons on the pilot's control column. And during which change, the smoke plan is carefully choreographed between Red 1 and Red 6 to ensure that we do not have any lapses of smoke in the display, and we have the right colour at the right time, and that we do not run out. Look directly to your front now, and synchro pair running in once again. Red 6 leading Red 7 in trail. Bournemouth, ladies and boys and girls, get your cameras on. You do not want to miss this. It's the world famous Synchro Heart. A Red 6 would like to dedicate today's heart to Suzanne Race, who's the wife of one of our ex-engineering officers, and also Sarah Lara, who's actually his mother-in-law. And you can see Red 8 also spearing the heart. So please give Hannah Formation a massive round of applause for a wonderful heart in the skies over Bournemouth. Keep your eye on the synchro pairs. They once again come down to 100 feet. They've got a closing speed of over 800 miles per hour. They perform a series of opposition barrel rolls, rolling towards each other in a manoeuvre called the double roll.
Oh, the red and blue.
Look to your far right hand side in the distance now. And once you've got init formation pulling off, this time joined by Red 8 in trail on Red 1. The red and the blue is on as they perform a snake-like barrel roll in the sky in a manoeuvre called the Python. As I said earlier, there are 10 pilots on the team. However, the Red Arrows is not just about the pilots. We have over 150 personnel on the squadron, over 140 of them on the support personnel, the other engineers, public relations, the IT, and they're called Blues. So called because of the colour of their flying coveralls. Inside the Blues, there are 10 individuals who are known as Circus, and they are the individuals who fly in back of our aircraft in between displays when we cannot take the full engineering complement. One individual in the every display is Circus 10, that's Corporal Field Eye. He's on the beach filming the display for debriefing and safety purposes. In addition, Circus 7 would also like to dedicate today's display to his wife Danielle and his boys Oliver and Charlie, who are at the show. However, keep your eyes once again for the synchro pair coming in. This time you've got Red 7 from the left, Red 6 from the right, smoking red and blue respectively. Once again, at only 100 feet, they'll look to pass each other with only 100 feet from wing tip to wing tip in the centre of the train. This aircraft performs a 360-degree aileron roll. Pull, go is the call from Red 6, as each aircraft now pull hard, trying to mirror each other as they go up. Pulling up to 16, which means everything about them now is 6 times heavier than what you and I are as we stand on the
This is
shore.
the last show.
They reach a height of over 2,500 feet
And then
at
we're
6
gonna
degrees inverted on the way down.
and then we'll come back for the
Basically,
fireworks
maneuver
later.
roll, the boomerang!
After this one. It's almost finished. Just a few more.
Look at that, Jason.
I
did them a crash.
know. It's pretty close, isn't it?
They nearly crashed.
Oh,
the seagulls wanna join in.
This morning?
On your left hand side, and Enid are running back in once again with the white coaching trail.
Oh, can you see my thing?
Once again, Red 1 pulls Enid up.
The
400
seagulls
miles
want
per
to
hour,
join,
45G. He'll twist to the right. And in honour of the coronation of King Charles III's coronation this year, Bournemouth, get your cameras ready for the Enid coronation vertical break.
Now.
Wow.
Let's focus the whole of the show is still not over. Look to your right hand side, and once again you've got Hannah, that's Red 6, 7, 8 running back in. With Red 6, smoke in trail. He rolls inverted. 7, 8 roll go as Red 8 calls aboard, and smoking blue and red as Red 7, 8 roll around the smoke of Red 6. Smoking blue is Red 7, right take, 2 right. Moving in the second round, even 32. And he gets on the plane and 12 Gooders. Smoking red is Flight Lieutenant David Simmons, known as Simo. Simo did his 5th and final year of the team, a former Tornado GR4 pilot who flew the Royal Demo in 2010. and he's also flown the Harrier and the F5 while on exchange with the United States Marine Corps. However, look directly to your right once again, and the Enid are running back in with the white smoke in trail. 2 and 3 roll go as the commanders red 2 and 3 roll around the outside of the formation.
Let's go now.
Clear go as red 4 and 5 roll around the outside in one of the hardest manoeuvres for our new pilots each year to master. This is rollbacks. The motto of the Red Arrows is a class, which means excellence. And that means we strive for excellence in everything that we do, from the very bottom of the squadron to the very top. However, we're also aware that we are only guardians of that motto between 3 and 5 years, and thereby we try to leave the squadron in a better place from where we found it. Look directly to your front now. You can see Hannah formation running back in with the white smoke in trail. 7-8 roll goes, red 7-8, the blue smoke comes on, they roll around the red smoke of red 6. Get your cameras ready for the Hannah Vortex break. Red 7 off to the right, red 8 up forward to the top. The signal pair now once again will dive down for their final manoeuvre, only 100 feet over the sea. A close speed of over 800 miles per hour. A series of opposition barrel rolls, landing birds in flight, the leader display area in the crossbow. Look directly to your front now, and once again, Enid are running in directly to your front with the white smoke in trail. The red smoke comes down as red 1 rolls around the outside, leaving the infinity symbol in sky for the infinity break. However, Bournemouth, it's been an absolute honour and a pleasure. Please put your hands together to the 2023 Royal Air Force Air of Majesty. It's the Red Arrows!
Woohoo! Amazing.
Finish?
Almost finished.
Red 1 puts the smoke on. He gathers the rest of the formation and takes it back to Bournemouth Airport.
Ah, they're going back to airport now.
If you'd like any more information about the Red Arrows, you can of course look us up on the internet. We are raf.mobuk.
Now it's
/Red Arrows. We are on X, the old Twitter, and we're also on Insta, RAF Red Arrows. All the pilots have their own Insta account. I am RAF Red 10. If you find me, you will find all the rest of the pilots. If you have any images from today, on Instagram, hashtag Red Arrows, we'll pick them up, we'll share them all the way across social media. I will be at the RAF Village in about 5-10 minutes at the Red Arrows PR tent. Wing Commander Collins, I think, is still down there. If you'd like to buy one of our Red Arrows prints, it has been signed by all the pilots there, £10 each.